This is Gary Markle with Perspectives on Performance Management. I'd like to answer the question, why do companies do performance evaluations? If you saw my last clip, essentially I told you that my theory is everyone hates them. Managers think they're a waste of time. Employees find them demeaning. So why do companies actually do them? Well, it turns out there are two reasons. Number one, to protect yourself against your own employees. Now, if you don't believe me, you ought to check out the documents a little more closely. It may not say in the brochure for Coca-Cola Company, Ford Motor Company, International Harvester, you name someone. It probably doesn't say in their brochures, we're doing this to lawyer up on you, but come on now. Take a look at the forms and read them carefully through, and you will figure out, first and foremost, this is a thing that is being done to protect the company against its own employees. Now, if you're a small company and you say, well, we're doing performance evaluations, and I'm not even sure why. Most small companies do performance evaluations because they're copying what larger companies are doing. Very few small companies invent their personnel practices, by the way. Most of you go to meetings, you look around the room, you say, hey, does anybody here have one of those performance evaluation thingies? And somebody in a big company says, yeah, well, we have one. Well, would you mind shooting me a copy? No problem. Have at it. We hate ours. Small companies get their systems from the big companies who are doing them to protect themselves first and foremost. Believe me, if the HR people don't say that to you, talk to the lawyer behind them. And if you've ever had a problem with an employee, guess what? They want to see that file, and if you tell them I haven't done performance evaluations, you're going to feel guilty real fast. The second reason companies do performance evaluations is to pay for performance. Think of it this way. We've got a pie of new money to distribute in terms of raises. Now, what are the options for distributing that pie amongst all the folks here that we have to share it with? The safest option, of course, is to divide it up evenly, give everybody the exact same size slice. Anybody here want to do that? Most companies find that whole notion kind of appalling. They tried it in Eastern Bloc countries and didn't work very well. And so most of us here want to divide that pie up unevenly and give bigger slices to people who worked harder and contributed more. And when you do that, in order to protect yourself, the thought is we put a piece of paper in the middle and say it's the performance that dictates the size of this person's pie. That therefore this person gets a large one, this person gets a skinny piece of pie. So in summary, the two reasons large companies do performance evaluations is one, to protect themselves against their own employees, and two, to help divide up the pie unevenly in what they think is a safe manner for their employees. Why do small companies do them? They're copying the big guys.